You don't have one of these.
Oh, I'd like one.
Isn't that nice? And
Blessed
your hands, your
gifts.
hands are a little bare, so I thought you.
Actually, I do it.
See, I picked this up today.
It's a little light.
Yeah. And if you stick this is a pinky ring in the classic Rat Pack style.
Whoa.
From Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, where U2 is kicking off its first world tour in 5 years tonight. And with me right now is Mr. Tim Buckley, the show coordinator. This is an amazing set. What is, in particular, the most amazing thing is the screen behind us. How does this work, and why is it what it is?
It's a new technology. It's LED pixel technology. It's the biggest screen probably ever built or designed for an outdoor rock concert. It's approximately 150 feet wide, 50 feet high, and it's quite intense and bright, even in daylight conditions. It also means that you've got quite an amazing view of the show from the furthest away seat in the stadium. It's big.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. They created all kinds of animation for it. They brought paintings to life. There's also a giant cocktail stick with an olive on it and a giant mirror ball lemon, about which more later. We talked to the boys in the band about this and other subjects, and here's what they had to tell us about them.
We put all the money into, as I say, put the money on the screen, or we put the money in the screen and in the arch, and it does a lot of great stuff. So I'm not saying that's in any way, a limitation. It's so versatile, and there's so many looks and so many powerful effects that can be created by the screen that, I don't think we need anything else really.
A lot of the stuff on the album involves samples and stuff. How are you incorporating that into the show? Will there be little gnomes underneath the stage putting the samples in, or are you doing it all yourself? You haven't got an auxiliary musician on stage.
No, it doesn't feel right having, or didn't feel right anyway for this tour to have an extra musician. But we have got each toe, I think, each of Edge's toes are doing something quite important, I'm told.
I'm not only triggering samples, but also singing, changing guitar sounds. There's a lot. I have a lot on.
You don't get paid any more than the other guys. How annoying is that?
I know. I have to look into that. It's not really fair.
When you started out, you were always saying, well, we're not really that good. That's why our sound is the way it is. But you've become really good over the years. I mean, you find yourselves.
You weren't here last night. It was not good at all. It wasn't good at all. It was really good back. We got this cold room backstage, which we've been, playing in. And it's really good back there. But we came out here, and it was the bad wedding band revisited, unfortunately.
Since you guys like show business, right?
There's maybe a reason why for that. It's because that's where we came from.
Yeah.
And I find that bands that are, selling you their street level stuff usually aren't from the street. What we started with Zoo TV was just a reaction against what we just felt was a bit bogus for a lot of people, that it was being marketed by record companies as authentic and, we were trying to actually be a bit honest about our situation. I mean, we'd spent the 80s trying to pretend we weren't in a big band. And I just thought, hold on, we just thought, here we are, let's have some fun with this. Let's be a little playful about this. And here we are.
Is the show down pat? You got everything nailed down, nothing to worry about?
No,
not like that.
No, it's not like that. I think, with this is a brand new show. It's going to take a couple of weeks for it to settle in, but it's going to be fine. It's still going to be the greatest show on earth.
What is the show going to consist of besides the new album? How do you pick what stuff to bring back from the past?
It's kind of difficult to, we want to play the new records and we want to put some of the old songs in, but it's not like, we don't want to pull out the greatest hits. So, again, this is something that we're still going through. We haven't sorted that out.
it's great to come out of a studio having worked with all the technology and created your record, and you got all this stuff going on, to actually throw all that away and start from scratch and actually be a band again, which is nice.
U2 speaks. Right now we're up in the sound booth for the opening night concert with U2's longtime soundman, Joe O'Hurley. Joe, this is set up in two different places here. There's a video section over here. What goes on over there?
Well, basically, this is mission control from the video point of view, all the cameras and all of the information from a screen point of view, everything that you see coming up during the show, this is all operated and run from here.
And the sound thing, apparently this is all going out in mono, right?
Yeah, well, for this particular set design, we had to come up with a reconfiguration. You have the fundamental way you would normally do a stadium show, and the conventional method of just setting a PA system up left and right of the band. Well, with our center cluster, we adapted a mono approach, which is a kickback to the 60s. And what we've done is we have a distributed, fragmented system ringed right away around the stadium, so that in every seat in the stadium now there is perfect audio distribution.
Is this the wave of the future? When people hear this, they're going to say, what are we doing wrong? Let's go this way?
Well, to a certain extent, you know, audio was always supposed to be like a mono thing. It started there. The stereo image was very good from a recording point of view, but when you take it into like the stadium, the nature of the stadium itself, with a monoblock center cluster, you're sending out a perfect signal, and it usually transfers right away across the whole stadium.
Wow. And how does it sound? Well, we caught the boys in rehearsal. Take a look. U2, the warm-up. We'll be back in a minute with Buzz Guitar Titan Tom Morello, Rage Against the Machine, Wu-Tang production prodigy.